So we'll see how we can create a simple database manually. So practically we have seen last time. Then we'll take the theory part today. So first you have to understand what is this data type. Okay. So that means data type means a type of data related to one field. A type of data related to one field. One field is called data type. Okay. In Access, there are different data types. Okay. So in Access, when you take Access, there are different data types. We'll see those things now. Okay. First thing is numeric. Okay. So we'll see now Access data types. Access database. Data types. Okay, right. First thing is there is one type called numeric. Under the numeric, you have two things. One is integer. Another one is real. Okay, when you say integer, so say example for integer.
Five.
Yeah. There is some number, whole number 12, even -3. Okay, 5. Those are example for integer. If you say real, that is with a decimal value. Example for real. Example for real. Say 8.12, comma 200.75. These are real. So integer mean whole number. So integer mean whole number. Real mean with the decimal number. So with the decimal places, the number with decimal places called real. Okay, then next one is text. So under the text, text mean, so you have letters, comma, numbers, also numbers or special characters. Special characters. So special character mean this percentage, asterisk, these are. Okay. Here, if you store number, these numbers, okay, these numbers will not be used for these numbers. Numbers will not be used for the calculation. The numbers will not be used for the calculation, right? Then So here now what you have to do, what you have to carefully see here is, say, NIC number, national identity card number, if you take it as a field, national identity card number, national identity card number, that also stored as a text. Okay, say, okay, right. So national identity, so then other one is a telephone number. Okay, right. So now here, so now the question comes in the exams normally for the national identity card number also text, because now we think number mean we consider it as a data type. No, the telephone number also the suitable data type is text. So that is a question in your paper normally. So we are carefully see here. This can be a question. So national identity card number. So you have to store under the text. Telephone number also must be in the text. Okay. So that here, this is a very important part in your paper. Frequently they ask, say telephone number should be text. Okay. So for the text, under the text only, you have to give as an example. So our people, when the number is there, they will put it in integer. No, telephone number, because it starts with 0, no? So then the number can't start with 0, we consider as a text. Right. Next one is currency. Uh, Currency is actually used to indicate money value. Used to indicate money value. So say we can say RS, right? Right. Then so date and time. Date and time. So here, example, we can say 23, 12, 2023, say 70, 50 AM. So then next one is Boolean. So Boolean means you say true and false. So Boolean mean true and false. Okay. So now so here what they can ask you is a question. What are the different type of access data types? So numeric is there. So one is numeric. So next one is text. So next one is currency. So you have to remember these names, currency, and you have date and time, and you have Boolean. So that is a one question they can ask. For the MCQ, they can ask you which is not a data type or something like that. They can ask. So the other one is you have to remember telephone number should be a text. Telephone number should be a text, and national identity card also should be a text. So that is about data types in Access. So we'll go further. Now here see now field name and number of fields. That means column width. That means for the subject name, column width 15 mean what is the meaning of this? Subject name, column width is 15. Subject code, say here, we can take a small note here. Say here. Say here, see now, field name. Say column width. Say example. So now here's the subject name. For the example, subject name. Okay, column width we say 15. So then what is the 15 mean? But we can have 15 characters. Say we can say mathematics. Science. So how many characters here? Okay, mathematics, how many characters? Mathematics 6, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay, 13 character. Okay. So then another one is say subject code 5. Subject code A001. Okay, 5 characters. So that is about that field name and the number of characters. So right now we will see this example. Say uh, we'll see table 9.17. Okay, so now we will do this question. So field and the data type. So field and data type. Field and the data type. Admission number. So what admission number, what is the type you can say it was suitable here?
Numeric.
Yes. Numeric also correct, but text also possible because in the say now for example, admission number say we'll have say A dash 1129. In that case, it will be a text. Okay. So, but sometime it will be a number like this. Okay. So, as you said, so
Okay.
it can be possible. So, then better to go for a text. Okay. Because sometime, say now, when you have a text mean, you can store number. Also, we can store text. Text also we can store. So admission number sometimes the admission number will say sometime they will say V101. The next admission number will be 102. Like that. Then when the character is there, we had to go for a text. Okay. So, but if you say numeric also correct, they will not put wrong for that one. Text also possible. Right. So next one is date of admission. Date of admission. So date of admission, but date and time. Subject code.
Text.
Yes, text, yes. Text. Okay. Then next one is doctor's fee.
Currency.
Yes, very good. Currency, yes. Number of passengers.
Numeric.
Yes. Number of passengers. Numeric. Okay, then is registered. That is what? Yes or no? Then what?
Boolean.
Boolean, yes. So that is about that question, okay? Right. Then we'll move on to the next part. Any problem up to this you have?
No.
Right. So now we'll go for the 9.3. Say converting a manual database to an electronic medium. Okay, right. Okay, now converting manual database to electronic medium. Now here we are going to discuss about Access database. In this Access database, if you can see that we created a database in Access. In the Access database, you have one object is a table. You have one object, queries. You have forms, reports, and the macro. So those are the objects of the database management system. So that can be a question in your paper. What are the objects of Access database management system? Okay. So here, so what are the objects? What are the objects of what are the objects of the what are the objects of the database management system? Okay. You see now your book, they have given uh, so you have tables, queries, reports, forms. Okay. So now carefully see here, you have to understand some from this diagram, you have to understand some information here. Okay, now the first thing is a table. From the table, we can create queries. So you have to understand. clearly. So table here, table here. From the table, we can create queries. From the queries, we can create reports. Okay, so to create a report, first you have a table and you can make a query and create a report. Other one is from the table you can directly create the report. Okay, the form is used to enter the data and display the data. Let's say the arrow coming both ways. You can enter the data and you can retrieve the data from the table also. Okay, so this diagram is a little important now. Now you have to understand clearly table, queries, reports, and the forms. Okay, so here I'll take this diagram here. Okay, right. Now we'll go further. Now here, right. Now here they are showing how to create a table here, library table here. Now we will try to create this table. Okay, so they are giving us steps to create the table, library table, SSN number. See now SSN number, they have put data type as text, title, author, price, number of books. So we will see how we can create this database in your, okay, right. So I think last time, so this is a sample database last time we create. Okay, now we will create a database. So that is for the, so we'll say we have to create database for the library. Okay, we'll create database for library. So how do I create the database? We'll see. Okay, now we have to go to access. You see now access, we have to click. So blank database. Here we have to give the path for the blank database. Okay, so we have to give the path for the blank database here. So I will give the path. So since it's a library, so database, so I will say library database. So database is created. Okay. Now you understand. Now you have created database. So you can see in your folder, chapter 9 folder, I have library database. So after that, what I have to do? Can tell me. After that, what I have to do? I have created the library database. After that, I had to create what? I had to create a library table. So I'll go to create table design. Okay, now I am going to create this table. Carefully see here. Okay. Okay, now I'll create the table. Say SSN number. So text. So title, text, author, Text, price, so currency, number of books, number. Okay. So then I will set SSN number as a primary key. I'll click this one. So SSN number is a primary key. Then I will say, I'll give a name as library. ARY. Okay, right. Now I have created the table. So now this is here. The table has been created. Now we are going to enter the data to this table. Okay. So here then I will open this table. I put some record here. So I will put two or three records. So I'm entering the first record. Access the internet. Author Mahesh. Price is 275. Number of books is 10. So the next record I am going to enter. So 2132. Computer study. Then okay. So 3. Then okay, I'll put 3. Okay. Right. So then like that you can enter the record here. Hope it is clear. Right. So now we know how to so we know how to create a table now. The steps are the steps and you know how to add the record. Right. So then now we'll go for the new part. Now we will move on to the 9.4, creating relational database. Okay. In the creating relational database, now we are going to study say one-to-one relationship. The first we will be studying one-to-one relationship. one-to-many relationship. And many-to-many relationship. So relationship is one word. So many-to-many relationship. Okay, right. So we'll see first one-to-one relationship. Okay, one-to-one relationship. Uh, do you understand this one-to-one relationship? Anything you understand from these tables?
Uncle, have you shared tables?
You can't see the screen?
No, I only can see the 9.4 creating a relational database.
Uh, uh, Now you can see the table?
No, uncle.
You can't see the book now?
No, I can't see.
You can't see the one-to-one relationship. I have shared the screen.
No, uncle, I can't see. I only see the one.
Now you can see.
Yes, uncle.
Right. Now you understand one-to-one relationship. Anything you understand from one-to-one relationship? Have you done this at school?
No, uncle.
Right. One-to-one relationship. By looking this diagram, can you say something?
Mm, they have common columns.
Now, the one-to-one relationship mean now when there are two tables, you see now there are two table, marks table and the students table. Say marks table and the student table. There are two tables. One-to-one. If only a row of table is related to of a row of another table, it is called one-to-one relationship. Say here. In the marks table, you have admission number 1426. It has only one, it is connected to one row. In one row in the students table. Yes, see all these things 1427, 1428, 1429. Okay, clear? So that is called one-to-one relationship.
Okay.
Okay, then okay, then we'll take a small note on the one-to-one relationship. Okay, now
Mm,
Okay, right. Then now you can see one row in this table, later on one row in the table. So then we will take a small note on this one. You see a record of marks table. So a record of marks table is related to one record of a student table. Okay. So a record of student table is related to only one record of marks table as well. Okay. That means if you consider the student table first, and if you go to the if you consider the marks table, and if you go to the student table, then one record in the marks table will have one record in the student table. Again, if you select the student table and if you come this way also, both wise. Okay, right. Is it clear for you?
Yes, Uncle.
Right. Then now we will move on to the next part is one to many. So now your paper is very important, one to many. Normally you have question in one to one and one to many. Many to many is not asked in the papers. So we'll take the one to many relationship. One to many. One to many relationship. Right now, like this also you had no, when you come to one to one, if you create the table, then you will be showing like this. So that also we have to have it. Sometime if they put this diagram and asking for a question, what is this relationship one to one? Okay, so that also we will have a small